You guys ready for another Dirty Diggers adventure? Good. Scoot over. I'm driving. Not really sure. It does have some lettering on it, but I'll have to clean it up at home. I was reading about a 91 on this. There's some old brick in there, kid. I got my mom here now. Hi, Mom. Say hi.
Hi.
I got my dad with me here. He's really a rookie. Got a marble. This is why you always check your holes. See that rim right there? That's a silver dime. Hey guys, welcome to another Dirty Diggers adventure. Today we've got a few permission spots we're going to hit. We're going to start at the old stage stop here. Got a new swinger with us today. We got Ken from American Patriot Adventures. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
And of course we got Mad Chad. He's always by my side. What's up, Grumpy? Anyways, we're going to give this a little time. It's kind of early to be hitting the other permissions. Nobody lives here. We barely hunted this place. We've gotten a little bit of silver out of here. Not a whole lot though. This place is infested with iron nails. It's going to be tough to hunt. Looks like Ken's got something with some ornateness on it. I think, buddy.
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it doesn't. At first I thought it was kind of a lid to something, but I don't think it's threaded.
No, I don't see any threads.
So I'll have to unfold it and look. It's got a little bit of a reeded edge, and then.
I see it. I wonder if that was back to a pocket watch. You mind?
Yeah, go for it.
Let me see. She was definitely something fancy though.
Definitely old too.
That's cool, yeah. Yeah, alright. Nothing wrong with that. I bet you that went to some kind of gas line or something. Definitely old though. Kind of cool. Where is it, bud? Oh, I see roundness.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Doesn't quite look like a quarter. I mean,
Let's zoom in. Let me zoom in real quick before you play with it.
I haven't even touched it from there.
Okay, cool.
Just looks like it's a little different.
That's nice. What kind of signal were you getting out of it?
Oh, well, it had a piece of wire sitting right above it, so I had to get through that first.
Well, you uncover your stuff.
Let's take it, man. I don't know what it is. It could be a quarter.
Yeah, it's about the size of a quarter. Red rubber. Oh, no, she's a token. That's cool. It's like a bowling. See the bowling pins on the front? It says bowling sand. That's all right. Turn it over. Maybe it's an old one. They've had bowling alleys forever, bro.
I got excited. The age of the building and
That's
all right.
Maybe. No cash value. All right, guys. So we are now at our permission spot. 10:30, 11 o'clock. We stayed a couple hours out there at the stage stop. Found a handful of relics, nothing great at all. Some harmonica reeds. I got a two-piece button, part of a coin purse. Ken got a few things. So we are now here. This is the first permission spot. It's a 1903 home. And Ken just said he got a weedy. I just got a weedy. So I'm starting to think we're in a nice virgin spot. This has not been hunted. Hopefully we'll do good out of here. Pull some silver and some good stuff. What year you got, Ken?
Oh, I just think it's in the 40s here.
Yeah, mine was a 1945. You see it?
I see 40-something there.
Okay. Well, 40's weedy, bud.
There we go.
That's a good sign. We've literally been here, what, 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes?
Maybe.
And he started on this corner, I started on this corner, and right here we're pulling weedies, so loving it so far. There's a fun little find. Little buckle. I was trying to figure out this decoration on the front, and the more I look at it, the more it looks like a horseshoe. See this? Pretty cool. Look at the size of that monster casing. I mean,
hand cannon.
That's a hand cannon for sure. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna have to go show Ken this. I think he knows a little more about this stuff than I do. Look at the size of that monster. All right, let's go find Ken. Have you ever seen one of these at all?
I have. I've dug one.
Really? What's it for?
50 cal.
That's a 50 cal.
That's a 50 cal shell.
Holy smokes. That's an old one though, right?
You can actually, they date them. They used to date them. If you scratch that clean, a lot of times they'll actually have the year designation on the back. World War II or so.
Jeez, I can't believe I found that here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. World War II.
Definitely a 50 cal shell.
That's awesome. Right in the middle of town.
War broke out.
Yeah. You doing any good? Find anything?
I found one little goodie here. I don't know what it is yet.
Got a little goodie? Oh, cool.
I think it's
Is that
junk.
a watch fob? No, that's not junk.
I don't know what the heck it is. But you can see whatever plating it had looks like it's coming off.
Yeah, I mean, it's
definitely neat,
it's
though.
definitely old, though. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Is that like a watch fob for a woman, you think?
I don't know. It's weird how it has these
Should
twin.
have a clasp.
We'll get the dirt cleaned out of that. It's like 3D.
I'll get Ken to clean this one up, and maybe he can send me a picture so we can get it in the video for you. But yeah, you're probably right. It's plated, but definitely Victorian. I mean, it's old.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it's great
Funny
stuff. Almost
was,
Art Nouveau, like the 20s. Yeah, it's.
I dug it, and I flung it out of the hole. I didn't even see it, and I was searching all around my hole. Where the heck is this target?
And there it's laying right
it was
there.
laying off to the side.
That's a neat find. I like that, even though it's a plated piece. All right, so Mr. Ken, he's trying to figure out what this is. We're all speculating on what we think it is. We're pretty sure it's plated. I think it's a watch fob. You can see maybe down here at the end, maybe where your watch hooked on, but we're not sure at all. But any of you know what that is, let us know. Leave me a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Twins.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Roman coins and red blood.
I was about to say, these guys are staring at something. They're not letting me in on the secret, so I'm going to be nosy and just come poke around. What?
Flip it as you want it.
What?
I don't know what it is. Flip the other. Check out the other
Pretty
side.
light. Oh, there's no way, bro. There's just no way.
On what?
Roman coins and red bluff.
Oh, that was Ken said
There's
that.
just no weight to it either.
Were you back when the Roman coins were made?
Well, I've held a few, yeah.
I own a few.
Yeah.
They're made out
Cool.
of anything. I don't know what
So how
it is.
light that is.
I have no idea. I could.
Where you?
I have no clue.
Where'd you find that at?
Over there in the strip.
Boulevard?
Any idea?
Let me see the back, yeah.
Like what that little?
I
strip
have
is?
no clue. I'm just feeling the weight of it.
Man, you got me. I thought it was a kid's toy at first. You know, like a little token, but.
Well, clean it up a minute and let us know.
Yeah. I'm not
That right there, I was looking at that. Well, it says 800 BC on it.
Yeah, right.
All right, Chad's got her cleaned up. Bad eyes, Chad over here. So I did notice on that side that he's on right there. Right down here at the bottom is COPY. That says copy. But I think it's just a coin to make it look like the old, hammered Roman coins. So we got a weedy and a marble. She's a little roasty though.
Engraved on it.
All right, Ken just called me over. Looks like he's got something shiny in the hole. Oh, yeah, that's silver, bud. Looks like it. How'd that sound?
It sounded like silver gold, actually.
It's funny because I went over this spot, but I'm still trying to learn the AT Max.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's a spoon or
It's a
a
D.
fork. Yeah, that's the butt end of a silverware,
silver.
isn't it? Looks silver to me.
Not plate.
That's awesome right there, bud. Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Oh,
Are you kidding? Maybe the other part's on the other side.
that's silver though. That isn't plate.
Yeah, no. If it is, it's really thick plate.
We got some maker's mark, so
What's
yeah,
say?
it says sterling right
Nice. Perfect. Well, you got about 85 cents worth of silver there.
there. We're rich.
Oh, man. Yeah, it definitely says sterling. It's got a RW and some other writing on it.
And I had a nail right here.
Did you?
Yeah, so it was sucking the.
And that is the monogram, so somebody was fancy enough to put something on there. That's cool. That's too bad that wasn't whole, man.
Yeah,
It's a heavy little piece,
doesn't
isn't it?
look like anything else over there either.
Great. That's fine, bud. I did just get a 1939 Jefferson right there. Anyways, me and Ken got a little bet going, $5 for the first silver coin. So we're passing up a lot of signals trying to find that silver. Man, I am getting awful close to that war nickel. I got a 39 earlier, and that's a 1940. Alright guys, today, trying out my new machine. Everybody want to know what it is? Oh, it's the AT Max. I love Garrett machines. I'm so used to them. I've thought about switching to Minelab. I even had a Safari for a minute. But when it comes down to it, stick with what you know. And I know Garrett. This is a lot different than the AT Pro. And it's taken a little bit to learn it. But it's still, when it jumps on a target, you know it's solid. Dig it. Anyways, we're going to do good here. This is a 1930s home. I just dug that buckle. Right there. Man, I thought for sure that was a big piece of silver. It was singing around 87, 89. Not sure. I don't see any marks on there yet, so I'll have to look it up later. It's got some fancy kind of design on the front. Look at the feathers. Pretty fancy. Hopefully we'll find a sterling mark on there somewhere. Alright, so I just got that buckle, and not 2 feet away I got this tip to a belt. I was hoping it was silver. I rubbed it a few times, see if it would start shining, but it doesn't. It's copper, but that's an old piece. Pretty cool find. Look at that sweet find. I thought it was silver. I started rubbing on it, and I'm like, yes, be silver. But it's silver plate. You can see right down in there. I'm pretty sure this was like a baby spoon, so they would have fed the baby like that. Anyways, that's what I think it is. Sweet find though, I like that a lot. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I have no idea what this is though. Look right there at the bottom though. That's a swastika, and that's German writing. And that's dated 1934. I want to say World War II was very end of the 30s, so not sure what this is, but I am very excited to find out, I'll tell you that. Liking that a lot. Very excited to find out what this is. It's definitely a pin. You can see the back there. It pinned onto something. I like that. I was getting a super mixed high tone, low tone, kind of bouncing all over the place. But it kept going back to the high tone, so I'm expecting this to maybe be some kind of gold-plated silver. Look at that heart pendant. I see some stones. I can't wait to get into it. Let's do this. Alright guys, this is an awesome find. I love this. Well, the stones look good, but the closer I look at this ring, the more I'm thinking it's plated silver. It does have some markings here. There's a name up top. And then if you look right down in that rim there, you can also see some other markings. I don't have my jeweler's loop with me, so I can't tell what it says, but I will definitely let you know later in the video. It's a pretty piece, and I guarantee you my girlfriend's gonna steal that. Alright, here's a really nice green weedy. She is worn pretty slick though. Looks like a 1930s, but I'm not sure. I'll have to clean that one up and see if I can get a date off of it. Alright, there's a nice old token. I was getting a really mid high tone, I was actually just getting a barely squeak of a high tone down there. Solid mid-tone though. Definitely a token. I've found them like this around here before. It's probably got an address on it. It says good for 5 cents in trade. Yeah, it's probably an address on the back. I'll clean it up. We'll take a better look at it. All right, clean it up a minute. It says good for 5 cents in trade. And the back, like I thought, just had the address on it. That would have been the address of whatever establishment put out this token. Pretty cool though. Liking that. All right, I have no idea what this is. I was getting a really mixed signal out of it. Getting a high tone every once in a while. I was hoping it was silver. Kind of looks like a little funnel, doesn't it? Not sure what that is. It's definitely not silver. I can see right there. You can see where it's plated. It's plated silver. Well, let me clean it up and we'll figure out what this is. I think I know what this is. I'm not 100% sure. There is writing on the rim there, but it's kind of smashed in right there, so I can't read all of it. I think this is like a piece or a mouthpiece to some kind of musical instrument. Anyways, that's what I think it is. What do you think it is? Because I'm not sure. There's a lot of trash in this ground, so it's a little broken up. And she's reading in the 90s. Hear how nice that sounds now? It did not sound that good in the hole. There's tons of stuff in this ground, and it throws off your signals, so you gotta chase those little squeakers. Sometimes they will sound bad, and then you open up the hole and they sound good. That's a solid sound right there. 74 to 78. I was getting a high tone, but there's so much stuff in this ground. I was just getting barely a squeaker. I already looked at the date. It's a 1919. Nice early weedy. Liking that. You know what? The coins are coming out really good out of this ground. That's going to clean up nice.
Yes, a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Yes, a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going